Greetings everyone, today we'll talk about Phage. First of all, it's a shotgun. It's quite different from what other shotguns in the game look like and function, but it's still categorized as a shotgun. Anyway, Phage is an infested style shotgun with focusing mechanic. It produces 7 sinusoid-like continuous beams that start with a cone spread but can be focused into line-wide beam with a limited range of 25 meters. Let's see the stats. It deals viral damage by default, which is not really good itself, but provides a good base to combine it with other elementals. Status chance looks decent, but actually it feels like its status mechanics is borrowed from other shotguns, where status chance gets divided by pellet number. I did a good amount of testings to say that it's not worth to go into full status with 3 dual event mods. You can test it by yourself anyway. Crit parameters look decent as well, and I can even say that crit definitely helps with its spontaneous bigger damage numbers, but it's still too average to invest into it. And now here's the most distinctive feature of Phage. It has 1.0 fire rate, which basically means that it consumes 1 round per second. So, with a mag size of 40 you get a very, very long sustained fire. Reload speed is 2.0 seconds, which is nice as well. Alright, now a few words on mechanics. The first is focusing. Beam focusing hard capped, exactly at 1 second, and not affected by spread increase from vicious spread mod. You can adjust the spread with your aim button, so Phage will aim and focus beams at the same time. This way you can really choose the spread you need in current situation. A word on Tainted Shell. I know some people consider putting this mod on Phage just because they have some problems with focusing, but since Phage damage calculates per second, the fire rate reduction from Tainted Shell hardly chews the DPS, so this mod is really not an option. Let's proceed to the builds now. This is going to be 5 former build, however that 5th former goes pretty much as a surplus, since it's here only to cover the last one missing capacity point, so it's either 5 or 4 former build, with 4 or 3V and 2 bar polarities. Okay, here's the essentials mods. Hell's Chamber is your multi-shot that will give you additional beams. Point blank and vicious spread provide 90% base damage increasing each one. Shotgun spaz goes for straight DPS increase, giving almost doubled 1.9 fire rate, but the whole mag still lasts for 21 seconds. And the last one, Seeking Force. Phage is one of the, if not the best weapon to utilize punch through. You'll be able to take down massive crowds with it. The only remark is that you will need to use one from the top Seeking Force. If you decide not to form a Phage for a 5th time, that still should be more than enough. Alright, elementals now. For Grineer we'll go with Radiation and Viral, focusing on alloy armor units again. I did a few testings, and Radiation seems to have different formula for armor bonus damage, since it's actually better to have more radiation damage than Viral, which is getting cut by armor damage reduction, so leave Viral as is just for its proc, and equip Charged Shell with Incendiary Coat for radiation damage. Blaze will fit right in, for additional radiation and overall damage boost. For Corpus I actually prefer Magnetic Toxin and Viral this time, rather than just boosted Toxin and Viral. Basically with Toxin and Viral, Toxin bypasses shields, while Viral damages them, so the most trash mobs die before they will got their shields depleted. However, Magnetic Toxin and Viral is a bit more effective, since just after Magnetic quickly depletes shield, both Toxin and Viral plus Magnetic as well start damaging the health bar, which leads to the fastest kill. Therefore, equip Charged Shell with Chilling Grasp for Magnetic, and add Contagious Spread for Toxin damage respectively. For Infested and Corrupted elementals setup will be the same, Corrosive, Fire and Viral. So for Infested we have Corrosive that covers all ancients, Fire that covers everything that is not an ancient, and since we can't get rid of Viral that have an unwanted resist on chargers and leapers, all you can do is hope for Viral proc. Pretty much the same goes for Corrupted, where Corrosive focused mainly on heavy gunners, Viral give useful proc when it actually happens, and this time Fire chosen over Cold just because Blaze boosts other damage types. So practically it's a bit better than event status mods. So equip Charged Shell with Contagious Spread for corrosive damage, and put Blaze that will give fire damage, and again, it will boost all other damage types as well. While Phage is counted as efficient weapon, with 1.9 fire rate you find yourself running out of ammo eventually on endless missions, though the ammo consumption rate is still moderate, so there's no real need to go with Ammo Mutation. So again, Carrier is highly recommended to replenish your ammo just as it drops, but having a few ammo restores at the back will be a good idea too. Generally that's almost all I wanted to say, so here's just few last notes. Some Warframe abilities like Volt's Shot, Vorban's Bastille and Vortex do not interrupt the fire, so you can continue firing without any need to focus beams again. This is not that much, but it's definitely nice to have. Then again, Phage is that kind of weapon that can be effectively used with Volt's Electric Shield, for beams range boost, some additional electricity damage and crit damage boost. Well, I guess that's everything I wanted to cover. So if you like this review, please subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.